Believe it or not, in 57 countries around the world, natural disasters are conceived as part of the essential daily routine rather than life-causing traumatic losses. In other words, this is something that these individuals are familiar with. On the contrary, according to the Ohio University, natural disasters are events that can cause residents to experience traumatic stress if not accustomed to such weather. On the 27th day of February in 2010, a magnitude 8.8 earthquake struck Chile, causing widespread damage and triggering a tsunami, devastating surrounding coastal areas. In addition, on the same day in 2010, Santa Cruz was declared as one of the 57 natural disaster areas due to the mass amounts of flooding reported. Furthermore, on February 27, 1969, South Dakota reported blizzards leaving behind snowfall of up to 15 inches, blocking many main roads and freezing rain, forming a glaze on the utility lines, resulting in extensive damage. The unforeseen occurrences of events generating harm to the society in which we call natural disasters, previously stated, include flooding, blizzards, tsunamis, and earthquakes. Initially, on the 27th day of February in 2010, a magnitude 8.8 earthquake struck Chile, causing widespread damage and triggering a tsunami, as well as devastating the surrounding coastal areas. The massive earthquake struck just 62 miles off the northwest coast of Chile late Tuesday evening, with reports of killing at least 6 people. This earthquake triggered a 6-foot tsunami. The Chilean army dispatched more than 10,000 troops to the devastated areas around the epicenter to direct recovery operations in hopes of trying to get Chile back to normal the day after the quake. It was reported that together, the earthquake and tsunami were responsible for more than 500 deaths. Alongside the earthquake and tsunami in Chile brings the mass amounts of flooding occurring in Santa Cruz. Correspondingly, on February 27, 1955, Santa Cruz was declared to be a disaster area alongside the 56 other countries to already be declared after the 4th flood reported within just 1 year. Due to extensive amounts of flooding reported and severe storms, destructions caused over $10 million in damage to the city of Santa Cruz from these floodings and mudslides, causing road and water system damage. With an average annual precipitation rate of 31 inches, most coming during the winter months, the city of Santa Cruz has a complete response plan in place to respond to any and every type of disaster. With these tragedies brings the amounts of reconstruction, fixing infrastructures, clearing roads, getting utilities functioning, meanwhile serving all of the population. This flood in particular completely took over a homeless community in Santa Cruz, leaving them stranded to fend for their lives. The damage caused by the downpour highlights the risk that unhoused people face during increasingly extreme weather events, ultimately depriving individuals of what little they did have. In accordance with the floodings in Santa Cruz, leading to the destruction of a disaster area, brings the blizzards and freezing rain in South Dakota. Ultimately, on February 27, 1969, South Dakota reported blizzards leaving behind snowfall of up to 15 inches, blocking many main roads, and freezing rain forming on utility lines, resulting in extensive damage. Alongside the snow came strong winds ranging from 20 to 40 miles per hour, creating blizzard-like conditions, bringing windshield temperatures down to an all-time low between 20 and 60 degrees below zero. With the freezing rain forming a glaze over the utility lines, rises the amount of downed trees, infrastructures down, the number of precautions needed to take when trying to restore operation to power lines and clear the roadways of all debris, potentially preventing transportation, is increased. The combination of already fallen snow and high wind speeds creates whiteouts and snow drifts, which decrease visibility to 1/4 of a mile in front of you. The strong winds, cold temperatures, and freezing rain accompanying blizzards can combine to create another danger, the wind chill factor. Exposures to this wind chill value can result in frostbite or hypothermia. Frostbite is a severe reaction to cold exposure that can permanently damage its victims, while hypothermia is a condition brought on when the body temperature drops dangerously low. Apart from the snowfall, the intensified cold winds and freezing rain left behind is mass quantities of debris to clean up, as well as extensive amounts of damage, leaving many individuals forced to relocate. Conclusively, the flooding, blizzards, tsunamis, and earthquakes are the unforeseen occurrences of events generating harm to the society in which we call natural disasters.